Hello dear students, welcome to the 8th part of chapter 13 surface areas and volumes. Students, in the last part we have solved the questions related to the volume of cone and also have told you the introduction about sphere. Okay, what are the formulae related to sphere? So let us start the exercise 13.4 which is based upon the topic, that is surface area of sphere. And after solving this exercise, okay, we will start exercise 13.8 that will be related to the topic, that is volume of a sphere. Okay, so students, let us start exercise 13.4 and keep your NCERT book with you, okay, so that you will not face any problem. The question from exercise 13.4 is what? Find the surface area of a sphere, okay, whose radius is given. So students, surface area of sphere, I have told you that the curved surface area and the total surface area of a sphere is what? It is equal to 4 pi r square. So if you are having the radius, okay, then you will not face any problem to find the area, surface area of the sphere. Like the first question is what? I am telling you one question and rest of the question you will solve by yourself, okay, rest of the part. So here r is given 10.5 centimeter. So you can change it into the 21 by 2 centimeter. Okay, it is what? 10.5 is what? 10.5 is half of the 21. So you can write it 21 by 2. Okay, now you have to find the volume. Volume is what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Sorry, you have to find surface area here. Okay, it is the exercise related to surface area. You have to find the surface area. So surface area of a sphere is what? It is 4 pi r square. Okay, so 4 pi is what? 22 by 7 and r is what? 21 by 2. So it will be r square means 21 by 2 into 21 by 2. Okay. Now this 7 will cancel this 21 in 3 times. 2 2s are 4 will cancel this. So it will be 66 into 21. Okay, now you can find, okay, what will be 21 into 6? It will be 126. So 12 will be carry and 21 6 are 126 and 12 it will be 138. So 1386 centimeter cube will be the answer of this question. Okay, and like this you will solve the rest part of the question. Okay, very easy, only you have to find what? Radius, and then you can apply the formula. Coming to the question number 2. The question 2 is what? Find the surface area of, okay, find the surface area of a sphere whose diameter. This time diameter is given. So if you are having diameter, you can find radius by doing the half of the diameter, and if you will have the radius, you can easily find the volume, the surface area of the sphere, that is this 4 pi r square. Okay, so you have to apply this formula. Coming to the next question, question number 3. Find the total surface area of hemisphere. Okay, hemisphere. I have told you that what is the formula of total surface area of hemisphere, whose radius is 10 centimeter. So see students, hemisphere is like this. Okay, its radius is given 10 centimeter. Radius is given 10 centimeter. So if its radius is given 10 centimeter, I have told you that what is the formula of total surface area of hemisphere? It is 3 pi r square. It is what? It is 3 pi r square. And it is said in the question that put the value of pi. Okay, it is said in the question that put the value of pi as 3.14. So you can find it, students. 3.14 into r square means 10 into 10. So 10 into 10 will be what? It will be 100, and 100 will balance this decimal. So it will be 3 into 314. 10 into 10, it is 100. 100 will balance this decimal. So it will be like this. So it will be 942 centimeter cube. This is the answer of the question number 3. Okay, 942 centimeter square, students, here also See, one thing I have done mistake here, also it will be square because we are finding surface area, and here also we are finding surface area, so here also it will be square. Okay, area will always be in the form of square, unit square, and volume will always be in the form of unit cube. Okay. Question number 4. The radius of spherical balloon increases 7 cm from 14 cm as air is being pumped into it. Find the ratio of surface areas of the balloons in two cases. Okay. So students, here you have to find the ratio. Okay. So try to understand. Firstly, the balloon was like this. Okay. When more air is pumped, then the balloon will be like this. Okay, means two radius will be there. Suppose one radius is capital R and the smaller radius is small r. You have to find the ratio between their surface areas. Suppose it is your first sphere and it is your second sphere. So surface area of one, surface area of the two. So the formula for this will be 4 pi small r square, and the formula for this will be 4 pi capital R square. Okay, so we have to tell the ratio. See, in the first case the radius was what? In the first case the radius was 7 cm, and after the air being pumped it is increases to 14. Okay, so 4 pi and 4 pi will be cancelled out. Here you can write it like r square upon r square can be written as r by r whole square. So 7 upon 14, because small r is 7 and capital R is 14, it is being squared. Okay, so 7 to the 14 means 1 by 4. So basically the ratio of their surface areas are what? It is 1 by 4. Ratio is 1 by 4. So it is the answer of the question number 4. This is question number 4. This is question number 3. Okay, now you can pause the video, note it down firstly these 3 questions. Coming to the next question, students. Next question, question number 5 is what? A hemispherical ball made of brass, diameter 10.5. A hemispherical ball made of brass has inner diameter 10.5 centimeter. Find the cost of 10 plating into the inside of the rate at the rate of rupees 16 per centimeter square. Okay, so students, hemispherical ball is there, and into the inner surface, okay, whose diameter is 10.5, you have to find the total cost of 10 plating. Okay, so how you will find? Firstly, you will find, students, the inner curved surface area. Okay, and inner curved surface area will be what? Curved surface area of hemisphere is what? I have told you it is 2 pi r square. So firstly you will do what? For question number 5, firstly you will find what? 2 pi r square, that is the curved surface area of hemisphere. And after that, to find the total cost, you will multiply the cost. Okay, and the cost is given what? 16 per centimeter square. Means you have to multiply it by 16 upon 100 into curved surface area. When you will do this, you will get your result. Okay, you will find the curved surface area, and then you have to apply this, that total cost is equal to 16 upon 100, because it is said in the question that the cost is rupees 16 per 100 centimeter square. Okay, now the next question, question number 7. Okay, question number 7 is what? Question number 6. Question number 6 is what? Find the radius of a sphere whose surface area is 154. So if surface area is given, so surface area is what? Surface area is 4 pi r square. And if the surface area is given, okay, then only variable is here what? You will put all the value, only variable will be what? Radius. And after finding the value of r square, you will do the square root Okay, and hence you will find your r, radius. Okay, very easy question it is, students. You will try to do yourself. Question number 7. Okay, question number 7 is what? The diameter of the moon is 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Find the ratio of their surface area. Okay, let us try to understand it. Question number 7. The question is, the diameter of the moon is approximately the diameter of the earth. Okay, suppose dm is the diameter of the moon. Okay, and it is said that it is approximately equal to, okay, approximately equal to 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. Okay, diameter of the earth. So the ratio of diameter of moon upon diameter of earth will be what? It will be 1/4. When you will shift this diameter of earth into the left hand side, it will go in the denominator of diameter of the moon. Okay, we have to tell the ratio of their surface area. So surface area of moon upon surface area of earth, this we have to tell. Students, if the ratio of their diameter is 1/4, then the ratio of their radius will also be what? Will also be 1/4. Okay, because they are the length. If we will multiply 1/2, okay, here, and if you will multiply 1/2 here, then 1/2 into diameter, it will, and 1/2, this will be cancel out, so it will be the same. Okay, radius of moon is upon radius of earth will be what? The same, 1/4. Okay, so surface area of moon upon surface area of earth. So the formula for this, it will be 4 pi, okay, r m square, and here 4 pi r e square. 4 pi cancel out. It will be rm upon re whole square. We can write it like this. Okay, rm upon re is what? Rm upon re is 1/4. So it will be 1/4 square. So it will be 1/16. So this is the answer of the ratio between their surface areas, means the surface area of the moon to the surface area of the earth is what? 1/16. Okay, you can pause the video and note it down. Coming to the last question, students. Last question is what? A right circular cylinder just encloses a sphere of radius r. Okay, so right circular cylinder just encloses a sphere. Means, suppose the sphere is like this. Okay, the sphere is like this. So there is a cylinder which is just encloses. Okay, just encloses. It means that it is like this. Okay, the top of the sphere, okay, this portion will touch the cylinder at the top, this portion will touch the cylinder at the bottom, and these portion will touch the cylinder and from the sides. Okay, so one thing you can observe from here, that if the radius of this sphere is r, okay, as it is said in the question, that sphere of radius r. Okay, so here also the radius of a sphere is r, and here also the radius of a sphere is small r. So you can see that what will be the height of this cylinder. Okay, you can observe from the figure that what will be the height of this cylinder. It is r plus r. R plus r means r plus r, it is equal to 2r. So you can say that the height of the cylinder is what? 2r. So in the question, the three parts are there. In the first part, you have to tell the surface area of a sphere. Surface area of a sphere. Okay, and before that we have observed that the radius of this sphere is r. Okay, radius is what? Radius is r, and height height is what? Height is 2r. Okay, so the surface area of a sphere is what? We know the formula, it is 4 pi r square, but here, okay, so 4 pi r square, okay, it is only the answer of the first part of the question. Second part, you have to tell the ratio of their areas. Okay, so the ratio of their areas, sorry, curved surface area. In the second part, the question is asked about the curved surface area. Curved surface area is what, students? Curved surface area of cylinder. Okay, curved surface area of cylinder. It is the second part of the question that you have to find curved surface area of cylinder. So we know the formula that the curved surface area of the cylinder is what? 2 pi RH. So 2 pi, okay, pi r is what? R, the radius is r, and h is what? H is what? Height is 2r, no? So it will be 2r. So 2 2s are 4 pi r into r, it is r square. When you will solve it, what you will get? 4 pi r square. Okay. Third part is said what? In the third part it is said that ratio of the areas obtained in first and second. Okay, means you have to tell the ratio of surface area of sphere and curved surface area of cylinder. Okay, this ratio you have to tell. So here the value is what? 4 pi r square, and here also the value is 4 pi r square. So the what ratio will it be? It will be 1:1, because it has cancelled completely. So only 1:1 will be the answer. Okay. So now students, you can pause the video and note it down. So students, like this we have solved this exercise completely, 13.4. okay, and whatever the questions that I have told you to do, and only I have given the hint, that you will do completely in your fair copy. Okay, now coming to the exercise which is related to the volume of sphere, hemisphere. Okay, and this is the last exercise of this chapter, that is 13. Okay, and the exercise is 13.8. So let us start the question, solving the questions. The first question, find the volume of the sphere. Okay, as I have told you students, that what is the volume of the sphere? Volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. So if we are knowing the radius, you can easily find the volume of the sphere. So first question you will do by yourself. Second question is what? Find the amount of water displaced by a solid spherical ball of a diameter. Okay, so you have to find the water displaced. Okay, suppose students, there is a water in any vessel. Okay, suppose there is a water in any type of vessel, and if you are putting any solid, into the vessel, okay, so the amount of water will suppose this vessel is filled completely with water. So if you will put any solid into it, so the amount of water which will flow outside of this vessel, okay, will be equal to the volume of this solid. So here also you have to tell that how much water will be displaced by this solid sphere. Okay, means in the simple words, you have to find volume. So in the second question also you have to find the volume. Okay, so it is also easy, you will do it. Question number 3, the diameter of the metallic ball is 4.2 meter. What is the mass of the ball? Is the density is 8.9 gram. Okay, so see students, here what you will do. Diameter is given, question number 3. Okay, diameter is given 4.2 centimeter. 4.2 centimeter. Okay, From here you will find the radius. Radius will be what? 2.1 centimeter, or you can say it as 21 by 10 centimeter. Okay, so the radius is this. You have to find the mass. Okay, and density is given. Density is given 8.9 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, so students, the relationship among mass, volume and density is what? That density is equal to mass upon volume. This is the formula. Okay, density is equal to mass upon volume. So if you want to find the mass, firstly we have to find the volume, and volume you will find from here. It will be 4 by 3 pi r cube, means 21 by 10 whole cube. This you have to find firstly. After finding this volume, you will apply the formula that mass is equal to. From this formula we will get what? From this formula we will get that density into volume. Okay, so after finding the volume, you will use this, that mass is equal to density into volume. Okay, and then you will get your answer. Okay, so you can pause the video and note it down, the hint of this question. So students, you have to solve the question like this. Okay, this is the hint, but you will solve completely it. Okay, coming to the next question, question number 4. The diameter of the moon is approximately 1/4 of the diameter of the earth. What fraction of the volume of the earth is the volume of the moon? Okay, see, try to understand the language of the question. This is as same as I have told you, this question related to the surface area. Okay, so there I have told you that it is said that the diameter of the moon and diameter of the earth is related such that their ratio is 1/4. Okay, so radius of moon to the ratio of to the radius of earth, that will also be 1/4. But in this question it is said that what fraction of the volume of earth is the volume of the moon. Okay, means you have to tell volume, Vm, the ratio of Vm to the ratio of Ve. Okay, so volume, you know very well, it is 4 by 3 pi and Rn, okay, cube, and here it is 4 by 3 pi Re cube. This will be cancelled out. Rn cube upon Re cube means 1/4 cube. Okay, and that will be 1/64. Okay, so volume of moon to the volume of earth is what? 1/64. This is the answer of this question. That is question number 4. Okay, you can note it down. Coming to the next question, students. Next question is what? How many liters of milk can a hemispherical bowl of diameter 10.5 centimeter hold? Okay, so how many liters of milk means here also you have to find the capacity, okay, of hemisphere. So capacity of hemisphere means volume of hemisphere, and volume of hemisphere means 2 pi r square. Okay, so you have 2 by 3 pi r cube. Sorry, volume of hemisphere is what? 2 by 3 pi r cube, and that you will apply here. Okay, next question. The hemispherical tank is made up of an iron sheet 1 centimeter thick. Okay, if the inner radius is 1 meter, then find the volume of the iron used to make the tank. So basically it is said what? An iron sheet which is 1 meter. Okay, it is hemispherical tank, and the iron sheet which is 1 centimeter thick is used to make this tank. Okay, So you have to tell the amount of iron is used to make this tank. Okay, so here what you have to do, here you have to find, see, this will be related to a spherical shell. Okay, and I have told you that what is the formula of a spherical shell. What is the formula of a spherical shell? I have told you in the last part of the video. Okay, in the last part of the video I have told you that this will be 2 by 3 pi r cube minus r cube, because it is a spherical shell. It is in the form of a spherical shell. So by using this, okay, by using this formula you can find the volume of this spherical shell. Okay, the tank which is made of iron sheet 1 centimeter thick. But you have to think, students, that it is said its inner radius. Okay, inner radius is given 1 meter. 1 meter. Okay, and thickness is given 1 centimeter. So what will be the capital R? See, this is the small r. What will be the capital R? Means from here to here it will be 1.01 meter. Okay, 1.01, because 1 centimeter the thickness is there. So when you will add it, what you will get? 1.01. Now students, coming to the next question. Next question is what? Find the volume of a sphere whose surface area is 154. So surface area is given 154. Okay, 154 centimeter square. What is the formula of surface area? It is 4 pi r square. 154. Okay, from here you can find your r. Okay, how you will find? It will be 154 upon 4 into pi, that is 22 by 7. Okay, 22 7 is a 154. So 7 into 7 means it will be 7 square upon 2 square, you can say. 4 is what? 4 you can write 2 square. So it is r square. R will be what? R will be 7 by 2. So if someone asks you that what is the formula of what is volume, will be there. So 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, here you have to put the value of r to get the result of volume. Okay, so like this you can solve this question also. This is the question number 7. You will find r and hence you will find the volume. Coming to the next question. Next question is what? Question number 8. A dome of building is in the form of hemisphere. Okay, from inside it was whitewashed at the cost of 498.96. If the cost of whitewashing is rupees 2 per square meter, find the inner surface area of the dome and the volume of inside of the dome. So students, I have told you this type of question earlier also. See, as I have told you many times, how you will find the total cost. Okay, total cost is what? Total cost is area into cost per unit square. Okay, so if total cost and cost per unit square is given, so what will be the area? Area will be what? From here, from this formula we are finding the area. Area will be what? Total cost upon per square unit. Okay, cost means by cost per unit square. So from here, from this relation you will find firstly area. Okay, see, in this question total cost of whitewashing is given and cost per unit cost is also given, that is rupees 2 per square meter. Okay, so by this formula you will find the area. That will be the answer of first question. Okay, that is the inner curved surface area. Okay, inside surface area. Now you have to find the volume. So if you are having inside surface area, means you are having 4 pi r square. So from this relation you will find r. Okay, and after finding r, easily you can find the volume, and volume is what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. But here it is hemisphere. Okay, so for hemisphere the curved surface area is 2 pi r square, and the volume is what? 2 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, so by applying this relation, whatever the area you will get, that will be your 2 pi r square. From here you will find r, and from here you will find the volume. Okay, so like this you will solve this question. Yes, some calculations will be there as the question is given in some decimal values. Okay, so the some calculations will be there. Coming to the last question, that is question number 9. Okay, question number 9 is what? Question number 9 is what? 27 solid iron spheres, each of radius r and surface area s, are melted to form a sphere with surface area s dash. Okay, you have to find the radius r dash of the new sphere and ratio of s and s dash. So if you have not noted it down, just note it down as a hint. Okay, pause the video, note it down. And now try to understand the concept. Concept is what? 27 solid iron spheres. Okay, 27 iron spheres, solid iron spheres, are melted to form a new iron spheres. Okay, so basically the small spheres will have its radius what? R, and surface area as S. Okay, radius R, surface area is S, and these are in numbers 27, and one sphere which are made by these 27 small spheres whose radius is what? Radius is R dash, and surface area is S dash. Okay, so students, whenever there is a case of melting a solid to form a new solid, okay, whenever there is a case of melting a solid to form a new solid, in that case the volume remains same. In that case the volume remains same, means volume of 27 small spheres will be equal to volume of new sphere. Okay, means what? 27 into 4 by 3 pi r cube will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r dash cube. Okay, so 4 by 3 pi will be cancelled out. 27 r cube will be equal to r dash cube. So you can write it as 3r whole cube. 27 is what? It is the cube of 3. Okay, so 3r whole cube is equal to r dash. So r dash is equal to 3r. Okay, so the questions asked in this question, the first part is radius r dash of new sphere. So this is the answer of the first part, radius r dash of the new sphere. Okay, second part you have to tell the ratio of s and s dash, means the ratio of surface area of the smaller sphere. Okay, surface area of smaller, you can say, and surface area of new sphere which is formed. So the surface area of the smaller will be what? 4 pi r square, and here it is 4 pi r dash square. 4 pi will be cancelled out. R is what? R is r, and r dash is what? R dash is 3r, so the square of 3r will be there. So r square upon 3r means 9r square, because there is the square. R square will be cancelled out. What is left? Only 1 by 9. So their ratio will be what? Their ratio will be 1:9. Okay, students. So you can pause the video and note it down. Students, one more question is there. The last question. The last question is what? The capsule of medicine is in the form of shape of a sphere whose diameter is 3.5. How much medicine is needed to fill this capsule? So very easy question is this is students, because it is like the questions of capacity. Okay, so how much medicine can be filled? So here you have to find the capacity of that capsule, okay, which is spherical in the shape. So if the diameter is given, from there you can find the radius, and if you'll find the radius, from there you can find the volume. Okay, so this question is easy, you can do it by yourself. So students, like this we have solved all the 8 exercises of this chapter. Okay, that is surface areas and volumes. This chapter, as I told you many times, that this chapter is very, very important. Okay, from your examination point of view, from your knowledge point of view, and from your board examination point of view. Okay, students. So students, from your syllabus, all the chapters are completed. That is uploaded on the YouTube, means at this channel. Okay, so by the help of these videos, you can understand each and every topic. Only one chapter is left, that is chapter number 11, construction. But students, that chapter is one of the easiest chapter from your syllabus. Okay, and only by reading, okay, the total 5 constructions are there only. Okay, and only by reading the constructions, okay, 11.1, 11.2, 3, 4, 5, okay, from your NCERT book, okay, you can understand the whole chapter easily. Okay, so try to solve. Only one exercise is there, and in that exercise four questions are there, because the last question and the last construction, that is construction 11.6, that is removed from your syllabus. Okay, so that chapter, okay, I will send you PDF. I will send a PDF for that chapter. Okay, and rest all the chapters is completed. Okay, so students, now your duty is started. Okay, just watch the videos and try to understand each and everything. Wherever you are facing problem, just collect your doubts, and you can ask your doubts in school also, and or in live classes. Okay, so students, like this your whole syllabus is completed. So just practice more and more and score well marks. Okay, students, so thank you everyone, and best of luck for your examination. Thank you, students.